Today's video from Sam4S, we're taking a look at paid out functionality on the ER-900 series of registers. So in this video I'm using the model 940, but the process will be identical on the 920, and in theory the protocols will be the same on the 925 and the 945. And actually, if you've got one of the old ER-5200 flat keyboard machines, you can follow what I do in this video for correcting any errors using the paid out and doing the programming as well. So in the video I'm going to show you how the paid out function works. I'm going to show you what to do if you get an error message when using it, and then I'm also going to show you how to create a paid out button as well, because there's not one on the standard default keyboard. So you can see here, for the purposes of this video, I've made a PO1 or paid out 1 button. I'll now show you how to use it. So paid out is to account for monies, normally cash payments, out of the register. So there could be various reasons why you were doing this, maybe to pay a supplier, pay a window cleaner, some type of work carried out, and you need to pay in cash from the till drawer, but you want that amount recorded on the end of day report, so your report and cash drawer still balance. So in the register mode, so you see I've got the key in the REG position, we've got register mode on the display, and the first button you press is the paid out. So remember, my paid out button is here because I've done the programming. If you watch the video all the way through, you'll see later on you can basically have a paid out button anywhere you want. So your till might be set up slightly differently, so press the paid out button wherever it is on your register, and then you get the paid out 1 description appear on the screen, unless you've already edited the description. You then type in the amount of money that you are paying out of the register. So for £20, 2000, you then need to press the method of payment. So in my case it'll be cash, and then you press the paid out button to confirm. If you've got the receipt switched on, you get a little receipt printout confirming paid out £20, so it's minus £20 cash. So if we take a quick look at a X report, so 1 subtotal in the X mode, have a quick look at our report as it is. So I'm at the start of the day, so I've done no other transactions, so it's nice and easy to see. We've got the paid out function, minus 20, and then cash in drawer, minus 20, because I didn't have a float, so my drawer is £20 down. So that is how the paid out button works. That's the functionality and the point of it. It's possible we get quite a few calls on the paid out button causing error messages. So for example, if someone presses paid out and then realizes they didn't actually mean to press that and then tries to get rid of it, you can get all sorts of funny error messages coming up. So the key thing to do is to press the clear button. That'll stop the beeping and clear the error message, and then press paid out again, and that will end the paid out transaction, allowing you to use the till as normal. So I could now put in a sale on the register with no problem. So I'll just run through that again, because it's the errors that tend to cause the most amount of problems. If you press paid out and then press another button, you've got to press clear to get rid of the warning sequence error. And then when you then have paid out on the display, you press paid out again, and that'll then end. You get the receipt printout, so it just confirms that you haven't done a paid out transaction. But that's the only way of resolving an error, if an operator has pressed the paid out button at the start of the transaction. Okay, so you might be watching this video and thinking, well, that's great, but I actually haven't got a paid out button on my register. So it's quite easy to set a new function button up. So you've got all these function buttons over here. In theory you could actually use one of the PLU keys, but I tend to avoid that because you want as many PLU keys as you possibly can. So you can basically reprogram these to be whatever function you want. In the manual, whether you've got the 5200 manual or the 940 manual, you'll find there's a function key code. So these are all the function buttons that you can have on the register. Obviously it's not big enough to have them all, and each function button has a 3-digit code. So you can see here we've got paid out 1 is number 187. So the process for programming a new button, function key assignment programming, will be called in your manual, is turn the key to the service mode, type in 70 subtotal, then you type in the code, the key code, which in our case is 187. You press the location, so that'll be where you want the button to appear, then you press cache and then turn the key round to the REG position. So we'll do that now just to show you. So I'm going to actually reprogram just to keep my machine correct. I'm going to use this button, but just to reiterate, you can use any button you want, just got to make sure to mark it up so you know which one is your new paid out button. So the next thing you'll need is the service key, which is the metal key marked C. Pop it in to the key lock, and then we're turning all the way round, one turn past the PGM to the 6 o'clock position, so service mode is displayed on screen. We then type in 70 followed by subtotal. We then type in the code 187 because that's what we've got from the function code chart, and then we press the button that we want to be our paid out. So I'm using the same one as before, and then we press cache to confirm. You get a little printout confirming, so that one there is what the button was. Obviously mine says paid out to paid out, yours will be whatever button you've changed from whatever it was to paid out. Key back round to register, and then you should be able to press the button and it will come up and say paid out. If you don't want to use the paid out function now, then obviously just remember you just press paid out again and that will take the till back to the normal screen. So I'll just show you where I got that information from. Depending on which version of the manual you've got, you're looking for something called function key assignment programming, and this will show you, this is the flow chart. So key round to service, 70 subtotal, key code, key location, and then cache, and the chart where the key code information on is normally on the following page. So my paid out 187. So yep, there we go. That's how to use the paid out function, what it's for, how to deal with any errors you get in the paid out mode, and then also how to make yourself a paid out button. So I hope that video's been helpful. We've got plenty more videos showing you how to get the best out of your ER-900 series register. Some of those videos will be appearing on screen now, so feel free to check those out. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit sam4shelp.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.